All right. So today we have two lovely bottles. Now, this one is one that you're already familiar with. This is the $50 7-year Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond that we all know and love. $50, you grab this for a friend, you grab it for yourself. You can drink this in many different ways, and you're always going to enjoy it. And you might say, well, isn't this the same thing? Well, notice the label difference at the bottom. This one has the navy blue. This has the white label. On that white label has some details about the rick house, the floor, barrel number. This is a private barrel. Now, if you've seen one in the wild, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm very curious to know, are these really hitting shelves yet? Now, I've heard that they're not really supposed to be hitting shelves yet. A friend of mine grabbed this in New Jersey. So if you're in the New Jersey area, couldn't tell you exactly where, but there's a store that has it. Either way, it's time to find out. This is $70, this is $50. Does $20 make a difference in getting a store pick version of this? Let's find out. Now to do that, we have to have our blends. You're saying, well, what's going on there? Why on earth did you flip that bottle upside down like that? Well, good question. Corks dry out over time. You're gonna need to wet them before you go and try to open it. If you haven't broken a cork yet, then you haven't broken a cork yet. You dry out a cork, it'll break eventually, right? So anyway, so here we go. We got the $50 one, $70 one barrel pick. So let's see what we've got. On the nose, right away, this is just what we know and love. This is, it's wonderful. It's caramel, it's oaky, it's got a good amount of dust on it. Like, this is a really good sipper for the money. I mean, it's hard to beat this. Let's go on palate. Wow. Fullness on the palate is just immense for $50. You do get a good amount of wood sugars that kind of come out. It's like a brown sugar type of vibe. You get like a brown sugar with almost like a librarian, like an old library book or attic, type of dustiness that kind of comes in on the flavor. Love that. This, on the other hand, right away, very candy fruit. A lot of candied fruit in this one. And that is the first thing. Now, as I continue to nose it, you pick up all the same notes that are in this one. But this has a bonus. And that bonus is big. Like, it's not like they have the same volume of flavor. This, imagine being in the car and you're playing music. This is like at 30%. This is at 50%, right? That's massive in terms of, being in the car. So, wow. Night and day. Not even close. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the flavor on this is not even close. I mean, I'm still tasting it as I'm talking. The finish just completely outclasses this product. Completely outclasses it. That's so good. I gotta go for a second sip. Wow. Now, some people might say that they get like a peanut when it comes to Jim Beam or Heaven Hill. I understand that. I think that's a mixture of the dustiness and the vanilla. There's a lot of vanilla on both of these products, just all Heaven Hill products as a whole. And I think when you mix the dusty and the vanilla, it kind of creates like almost like a peanut, like a faux peanut. But that's I don't know. You tell me what you get off of Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. Where does it fit in your catalog. Do you like it? Do you own it? Do you drink it? So very curious to know. Now, we need to find out, what does it taste like when you add a little water? Because some of y'all are going to put cubes in it. You're going to do different things. Let's find out if it's proof down. What does it do? So we got our handy dandy dripper. And then you say, well, why in the heck did you bring a pitcher? Well, it's not a pitcher. It's very tight at the top. And so it has a very controlled, see how it drip like that? If you lean it too hard, it pours out. If you do it just right, it drips out. So if that's what you want, don't do that, okay? That was for demonstration purposes only. Now, what I do know, this holds up to a cube much better. I've done it before. I've added water to this before in the past. This opens up, it becomes very nice. The vanilla spreads out. It becomes almost more dessert-like and less, it almost kills all the bitter notes and just brings only sweetness. Now, let's see what water did for this. I don't love that. It flattened it. See, in this case, it opened it up. In this case, it flattened it. It made it weaker. And the best way I can describe that is some of the sweetness is no longer sweet. And if anything, it got a little stringent, especially around the edges. Like when you get to the finish starts to deteriorate on you and become bitter. Where this was candied, very sweet and very fruity, the fruit died away and you're getting more oak, and if anything, is drinking a little hotter. Now that's interesting because these are both 100 proof. Now, typically you would never put water or a cube on something 100 proof, but hey, to each his own. So if you do, the $50 bottle stands up better too. It's more versatile in that regard. This pick, however, yeah, it doesn't hold up well. So I would not put a cube on this, okay? Now, as a natural sipper, this is far better than this. I would put it, this is 70 bucks. I think this drink's more like 90 or 100. This is 50 bucks. I think it drinks like 50 bucks. That's about the best way I can put that. So if you see one of these out in the wild, grab it. I don't think that you're gonna ever, if you already like this, go ahead and grab one of these for sure. Should you pay an exorbitant amount of money? No, I don't think anybody should be charging. Just to be fair, I don't think anyone should charge any more than 80 bucks for one of these. I just can't see it being worthy. Now, I do want to say that there's a lot of brands, a lot of NDPs that have Heaven Hill juice in them. And the thing is normally when that happens, you end up paying significantly more. So this is a 12. So this here I showed is a 12-year Heaven Hill. Now, 12 is a little bit older than 7, sure. But is it $250 worth the difference? Not at all. This actually hangs right there with it. So for 70 bucks, it's actually somewhat of a deal. Now you look at Old Zach, or you look at some of these other products that have Heaven Hill in them, and yeah, they charge an exorbitant amount of money in comparison to what you can find in maybe a barrel pick. So I look forward to seeing more of these on the shelves. If you're finding them, let me know what area you're finding them in the comments, and then also let me know, how do you like it? I thought it was pretty cool to get my hands on one of these, and so we're going to be doing videos daily, so keep up with us, and hopefully you found this informative. If you did, please subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you can, give us a little thumbs up. Hey, I appreciate every bit of it, okay? All right, well, hey, catch you in the next one, y'all.